let's see if this timing's better, or if it's going to be, or if I'm stepping too soon now. Because I really do feel like it's all over the place. Oh, it's a super fast song too, so this will be the real test. Oh, look at those Fantastics and Excellent. I think we found the sweet spot, you guys. Yeah, it's definitely being... It's giving me way better ratings. Whoop! I thought I had a double coming up there. What's kind of nice is that these songs aren't super long. Like DDR does that too, where it's like, you're never going to be doing like a 3-minute song. They're just like short songs, or just like shorter remixes of licensed songs. Whoop! That was on me. I did say earlier that when I was scrolling through the list and just listening to like the previews, there weren't any particular standout songs. But it's not that any of these are particularly bad, like they're fine songs. I just don't consider them super memorable. But then I was only listening to the previews on the menu. Maybe we'll have like a more memorable song will pop up. Okay, I think we found the sweet spot. I think that's right where the sync should be. So no more adjusting, probably. Damn those loading times, though. B+, you know what? That sounds right where I am. Another thing, so when I was looking at the instruction manual, at like the head-to-head mode, there was like, people had like their names on screen that weren't just uppercase and had more than 4 letters. I thought, because when I was doing the testing, the Best Buy, like we're seeing it says Dirk there, but before, was it just blank before? Early on? Okay, that was all A's. That was just blank, okay. Because I think I lost on that one. But whatever the case, before it was just saying, it was like hashtag P1 hashtag. Is this where we left off? No. Alright, there we are, because it doesn't have a Best Buy. So yeah, I was like, man, how do I put my actual name there? Because clearly they don't want it to just say player 1. That's a little bit generic. And I was like going into the like options and like looking around, and I had no idea that you had to do like 3 rounds. Or I guess when you lose, you put your name in. Whatever the case, we did find it, and I was able to put in at least Dirk. Or that beat would confuse me the first time. Perhaps even the first 2 times. but I found it. Ooh, slowing down a little bit there at the end. Trying to catch me off guard. Nice try. It is very easy to catch me off guard, so that's could do a lot better than that. I think like on this list, ooh, hey. In DDR dance lists, like song lists rather, sometimes they like color code the songs so you can kind of gauge how far along you are. I could have arranged by title to give me a better idea of how far along I am, but I think it's arranged by difficulty. Oh man, listen to this. Or popularity, which is weird. Yeah, popularity. This is like 5th in popularity. This is 56th. That was another thing that was like arranged by popularity. Like, where did they get those stats? Were they able to like open up their arcade machines and be like, oh, this song is picked this many times, like this many times. Is it recording that? Was this? Because it most certainly wasn't connected to the internet. Also, is my combo carrying over from the last song? Because I just started with a 90 combo. I most certainly haven't hit 100 notes in this song yet. That's interesting. I guess that's another thing that this game does slightly different from DDR. Still puts the ratings over top of the arrows though, which isn't great. You also might notice that I took the text from the bottom of the stream off that said request taken, Google the song list. That was mostly because it's already long enough doing every single song in a game once. But people are still welcome to request songs. I don't mean to discourage it. I just also didn't want to encourage it. Especially this one in particular, because this will probably be the longest one. Having access to every song. Oh yeah, I'm slowing down a little bit. Alright, so I guess my 154 combo will cross over into the previous, or into the next one. Alright, that's the end of my Gatorade. I'll put that on coaster 2. And I think I'm gonna go for a pee break after this next song, so I'll go grab drink number 2 when I do that. This one's less popular than the last one. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling this beat. I like it crispy. Oh, I haven't been adjusting the mat. Let's slide it back to where I feel the center of my body wants to be. I'm kind of feeling this beat. I like this song. Oh, I started this song with a combo higher than that, so I must have lost somewhere along the way. I've lost my way. Alright, I'm going to... Is this menu at least going to be a quiet one that I can leave it on? Yeah, take your time. Take your time loading. Okay, at least that's a generic beat instead of just a repetitive clip of this song. So I will be right back. I'm going to take a pee and grab my next drink. Okay, I have peed and gotten my next drink. No, the drink is not pee. It's this aloe vera water. It is quite tasty. And one thing I realized I forgot to do was post on Instagram about this stream so that all the friends I have that don't watch my content will see that they're currently not watching my content. Okay, hold on a sec. Alright, it has been shared. And okay, let's move on. And I guess it can go. Oops, that one. I'm gonna go ahead and reset the capture just to make sure everything's still okay. There are the links on screen. This is not a Dance Dance Revolution game. This is In The Groove. Those are the channels you can subscribe to watch me do this live, watch me do Digimon unboxings live. I don't do a whole lot of playthrough stuff anymore. But, oh, the game capture is just choosing not to open now. But, yeah, when I do, it will be on there. Oh, my tummy's growling. I did eat before the stream, about as much as I've ate before previous streams. So I don't know why my tummy's growling quite yet. It should not be. Just have a bit more aloe water. Oh, no time. Just enough time to open it. Alright, let's dance. Wow, this song ain't messing around. We really hit the ground rolling with this one. That was a little hard to keep up with, huh? Whoop! That was pretty unfair. How was I to know that was coming? Oh, that was a tough one. Delirium, you're really pushing my stool in the opposite direction. While I was taking pee break, I did a... Damn. Yeah, I need to... So I'm wearing a Vital bracelet. This thing. And it's a Digimon toy, essentially. And every 500 steps I get into a battle. And I need a certain number of steps. I mean a certain number of battles to digivolve into a certain form. And I keep forgetting to check it. Because the previous model, it would start going off when there's a battle. Like it would just start making a noise when you hit 500 steps and then you acknowledge it. This one doesn't alert you. It waits for you to check. So it just stays quiet until I turn the screen on. And it's like, yep, there's a battle now. And when I'm focused on playing this game, I'm trying to get through all these songs as fast as I can. I keep forgetting to check on it. But I'm getting so many steps that it really seems like, man, this is the best opportunity. Like, usually the best days for steps are, of course, work days. But, I mean, this would obviously be the best opportunity to get them. Like, I think I was, like, over halfway to 500 just after that last song. Well, also the walking from the bathroom back here. Like, I'm definitely going to be at, like, 500 by now after just 2 songs. I mean, other times if if I'm just at home for the day, I can just, like, shake my wrist up and down. Like, if I'm watching anime, I might just sort of bounce my wrist off my knee or my lap or whatever. Ooh, focus. Too much commentary. But I did turn the sound off. Yep, I just checked it. Whoa! Alright. Can't be distracted. It's just after a battle finishes, if you don't select the next one to do, the screen just turns off and you have to go back and pick a battle and scroll through a bunch of stuff. On the other hand, it's hard to tell how long a battle is going to last. So currently there's a battle. Let's see if I can show it off. It probably won't focus. Yeah, it's too bright, but there are fireballs flying back and forth. Oh, my monster battle is another one. I'm about to win this battle, so I will select the next one. Hopefully just as I'm starting up this next song. Oh yeah, these loading times are also giving me a bit of a chance to check stuff, huh? Alright, done. Select the next battle. Go and go. Alright. Let's see how many steps I get playing this. And see if it matches up to the amount of steps it says in the game. I mean, it's not a very, like, it is just a Digimon toy. It's not like an accurate Fitbit. But it will be interesting to know. Whoop. So I did miss a couple there at the end, and probably a couple throughout. But it counted the motion. Alright, so my vital bracelet is reading 242 steps. And oh, I think that's just showing me where my combo was. What did I say? Well, it's at 249 now because I was moving around a little bit. So let's say 249. And how many steps does this menu say it has? 260, so that's pretty close. Whew. Remember December. That's my birth month. It's hard to forget. It also has an hard level of steps. That looks closer to the novice color, but 337 is most certainly not a... Yeah, it's 260, so this one's definitely... this will be a lot of steps. I will definitely hit that battle mid-song. But then like touching my bracelet. Whoop. I don't know if you guys caught that. Oh, that was like a even faster beat there. Whoop. So the game literally froze for a moment during that song, and I don't think that was part of the song itself. At least I'm like 95% sure that wasn't part of the song itself. And I thought that could have been a capture device thing. But if that were the case, I would have been off sync for the rest of it probably. Because it didn't seem to like jerk ahead either. But that is what happens when you were playing with the actual In The Groove PS2 disc and an actual PS2 on an actual dance mat. Old hardware do be like that. Oh yeah, I'm definitely in a battle now, right? Yeah, I am. Do a sip. Ugh. Well, I don't want to wait for this battle to finish. Sit around here for the like minute or two it takes. So I guess I'll just... Except for having to turn the screen back on and selecting a new battle each time. So after a battle, it's like, oh, do you want to battle again? But if you leave it for too long, the screen just shuts off. And then you're just on the main screen and you have to push a lot more buttons to get back into battle mode. That's why it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I guess I can look at my wrist during little pauses during the song. I'm trying so hard to do it. Check my bracelet, that is. Whoop! First bombs. Oh dang it, I was too slow. Whoop. That was a fun song. A little bit tricky at parts. Oh, it moved right into the next battle. I think that means I lost. So when you don't win a battle, it doesn't ask you if you want to do another one. It just simply starts the 500 step one over again, or whichever step one you've chosen. So I think I lost. I couldn't really look. It would be nice if it just, whoops. That's why we did it, yeah. Do you love me? And that's the question on everyone's lips. And the answer is yes. I love all of you. Well, except some of you. There are certainly people I've encountered in my life that I do not love. But none of those people would be watching any of my content. So if you're watching this, there's a really good chance that I love you. Whoop. I got distracted by my thoughts for a moment there. And what have thoughts ever done for anyone? So I was saying that this medium definitely feels like it's harder than DDR's standard. Of course that is going to depend, song to song. But I think I might stand by that. I think it's still, like, there's fewer breaks in songs. And it's a bit more constant overall. I also feel like the song might have more high BPM songs. It's a little hard to say. One thing that I'm grateful for is there's no licensed music videos playing. Because, as you can imagine, uploading DDR playthroughs, you're going to get hit with a lot of copyright strikes. So having any of these music clips in a video is fine. it says your channel is not affected. Like, it identifies the songs. And unless you're monetized, the channel will not be affected and there will be no problem. And I'm not going to monetize because why would I? Oh. But yeah, so it's not the licensed music being in it at all that's the problem. Like, it was identifying songs, like licensed songs that didn't have music videos. And it was like, yeah, it's fine. Oop. I lost track of the beat there for a moment. So while the songs themselves were never an issue, the music videos were an issue. As soon as the last stream became a VOD on YouTube, YouTube was like, here are like 17 copyright strikes on this video. 2 of them were a problem. One of them claimed it was a song that it wasn't. It didn't have a licensed music video, but one song in particular was like, this is a song that is for this reason blocked in Russia and Belarus. And I was like, what song is that? And I was like, there's no way in hell that is this song. Now, I'm not making a joke about how uninspired the rap genre is, but the song it thought was in there was called like In The Ghetto by Black Dave. And I don't dislike rap. In fact, I like some of it. And I listened to this song, I was like, oh, maybe there's like a sample, like how did it make this mistake? And after listening to about a minute of it, I was already like just tired of it. Like, nah, this just sucks. This is just an uninspired generic song. It's not good at all. So don't go listen to it. So I disputed that one, and maybe it'll be a problem. And in the VOD, it said that one of the songs was a problem, the music video, and that banned it in all regions. It blocked it in all regions, rather. I will continue the story after this. Ooh. Whoa. So the song that was a problem that got it blocked in all regions, I didn't dispute that because that was that song, and I realized that the official music video caused a flag. There are other licensed official music videos in that DDR, but just the one gave me a problem on the VOD. So I thought, okay, when I could chop this up into episodes and trim it, I will cover that song, or rather the music video. So I made it black and white. I reversed the video, I covered half of it, and I blurred it slightly, so you could still kind of make out the arrows, but, you know, it was covered up enough that you couldn't tell, or perhaps the YouTube bot checkers couldn't tell that was the music video. And I'm like, okay, that's probably fine. I put it up. And it still found the song, but just the audio, so it was fine. And then it was like, except there's this music video in this, and that's blocking it in all regions. And I was like, so you didn't find that in the VOD, but you found it in my cut up episodes, so I had to go back and cover that one up. It was the whistle song, which I did twice because I wanted to try it on harder difficulty. So that was a more covered up chunk. And so far everything seems fine with that, being like that. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but DDR would go on to get more popular, have even more licensed music and music videos in it. Like, I was saying in previous episodes of this that I won't be doing X2 because it's just too expensive, but my friends talked me into it. So, the game count for this goal will be one longer, and I guess no dancing games will be left out, because X2 was going to be the one dancing game on PS2 that I left out, but I did get it on eBay because it was a little expensive, and eBay bothers you to leave feedback. It was going to be a while before I played it and tested it because it's like at the end of the list, but I went ahead and popped it in and played it a little bit. And like the first, I don't know, like maybe 20 songs on the playlist for that one, like at least 17 or 16 of them had licensed music videos, like Rihanna, Lady Gaga, all sorts of popular stuff. So I was like, oh man, this is going to be a real problem. I'm going to have to just start, should I just start censoring all of them all the time? Instead of waiting for the YouTube bot to tell me to. However, there is an option in DDR to disable the background video. And I was aware of this, but I didn't think to turn it on to get rid of the like licensed music videos, because I didn't like, what would it put there if it disables the background? Because there are a lot of songs, especially on Konamix and Max 1, that are just like flashy backgrounds that aren't anything, just random animations and stuff that don't trip anything. But in X2 at least, it just gets like, it just replaces it. Like there are songs that don't have videos at all, that just have like a 3D environment and the character you chose dancing, and that's cool. It looks nice. I like them. But so yeah, it just replaces it with that instead, and that's completely fine. I'm just wondering, the ones that don't have that, like Extreme and Extreme 2, what is it going to replace it with? Because I gotta turn these licensed music videos off. They're not even super interesting anyways. Alright, could kind of feel when that beat was coming back. One thing that this In The Groove does that I must admit is better than DDR. Sorry, this requires a bit of focus here. Is the hold arrows aren't just, like in DDR, the hold arrows are just green, always. Whereas these ones, they remain the same color. Are we coming back at this one? Oh. Yeah, that's where it comes back. Felt it there. So in DDR, even if the hold appears on a half note, it is still green, and that can be a little hard to determine sometimes on the fly. But with these ones just remaining the same color as everything else, when it's on the half beat, it'll just be blue, like those are. There were definitely examples of that happening. It hasn't happened very frequently, but it definitely has happened so far. I just failed to comment on it. So keep an eye out for that. When a hold is on a half note, it is just blue like the regular half notes. DDR just making them full on green is just like it's, that could be a little better. But then if they changed it now, they would be accused of copying In The Groove. When In The Groove is already the biggest copycat of DDR. Oh yeah, there's definitely a battle that I've just been neglecting to check on. I just keep forgetting. Like when I'm at work, I always want to check my bracelet to see if there's a battle because I don't like being there. I'm looking to disconnect and stop thinking about work all the time, but here I'm just grooving. Woo! Okay. How was I to know? Whoop. Alright, throwing a couple surprises at me. Alright, not bad, considering the surprises it threw at me. So I guess this difficulty doesn't see a whole lot of bombs, which is nice because I didn't turn those off. But I wonder if there's any songs that have had hands yet, because I haven't been looking at the little counters each time, and I did disable them. Yeah, this one says 1 lines. I'm just gonna keep scrolling until that 0. Oop! No, that was an accident. I think holding start is how to give up. I don't want to do the song again. I meant to hit left, but I tapped a little too high and I hit X. Classic mistake. Now we gotta sit through a couple more long loading screens. Oh, it just takes us back to this instead of the main menu. That's nice. Has there been hands? It doesn't look like there's been any hands. the heck were we now? I think we had still quite a ways to go. Oh no, I guess I can look at the Best Buy. Okay, Oasis by Caw. I haven't been really looking at the song names or like the musician names at all, despite it giving us a handy reference right here. Or I guess it's like crediting the people that made the steps too, which seems like maybe this musician did the steps because the names were very similar. That's not what was meant to happen. Oop. Almost recovered from it. Oh, alright, let's get back to it. I think my tiredness is starting to show. I think we have a lot more songs to go too. I don't think we're even near the end yet. I think I got some more energy in me still. I feel like I've been sweatier. DDR games have made me sweatier. Man, that leg ache do be coming though. So I have to keep a little something in mind. So I'm actually going to just mute this real quick. Actually, I guess I'll just, I'll put those links up while I do. I have to check. I'm waiting on an important email, so I'm just gonna pop on into my inbox and check that on the quick. Oh, once again, you can subscribe if you would like to. And I would certainly appreciate it if you did. Subscribe to the YouTube channel or the Twitch channel to watch this live when it does happen. It would mean the world to me if you did and came in and said hello and encouraged me to keep dancing. We're about to hit the 2-hour mark. Of course, we are a little delayed because I had to keep adjusting the settings and such. So let's go ahead and pull that back. Capture device coming back online. You know what, I was thinking like, should I just scroll ahead and just to see how many more songs I have, but I feel like I might be safer in ignorance. I'm just gonna keep going until this song list stops, or my legs stop. Okay. I've seen some greens. Okay. I don't think that's the first green we've seen. It might have appeared in an earlier song and I totally missed. But I guess green is over now. between the blue and reds. Whew, alright, remember bracelet is on. Let's go to adventure mode. Yeah, I can get the next adventure mode selected before this game's even finished loading. I'll just have to remember to do that. C, I rock. No, I'm Derek. I'm not the rock. Some days I wish I were. On a day like today. I think later on I did when I was scrolling through the previews, there might be like a cover of a licensed song that I know, but for the most part I don't recognize like any of this stuff. That would be a good place to put hands since I'm holding those for so long. Whoop. Oh, those are doubles. That was a little tricky. Oh. Oh yeah, let's get all those in. All the possible holding combinations. Whoop. Missed that one. I don't think DDR does this. Like, this song is doing it more than all of DDR Max did. Usually they don't throw too many. Like, there are songs where you'll maybe do stuff like that. But that was a lot. Probably happens a lot more on the heavy difficulty. Yeah, the difficulty I'm doing is definitely like between standard and heavy on DDR. I think that is the correct appraisal. See, minus. It also gives you minuses instead of just the letter. Have I gotten any pluses? I feel like I only ever see minus. Alright, Queen of Light. Oh, I feel like I've seen Missing Heart before. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I recognize the little weird spelling. Oh wow, that was taking a while to load. Alright, never mind. That is also now taking a long time to load. I guess I'll select it. Oh no, the music's gone. I hope this is not a premature end to the stream. Maybe it just needs a couple menu changes and then we'll be back to it. But this sure is taking a bit, isn't it? Yup, that is legit physical hardware for you. Oh no, here we go. Is the song gonna play though? That's really important. Here we go, alright. I was asking too many questions. Whoop. Distributing my body weight a little weirdly there. Recenter that. Have a bit more water. Got a couple more steps before battle. So I will try to trigger it during the next fight, or next song rather. And I'm getting all my terminology mixed up. I am stepping towards a battle and I am stepping to dance.